power here today.
Let's have a look. Who we got?
My body worn videos on as well, Gordon, so you're aware.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
As you can see.
work for Hampshire County Council. I've got a warrant.
I know you've always got a warrant. I mean, that's a very official issue. I mean, oh, there's Masakovic. Hello. I remember the time I was a little bit skinny. You got me suction. You've got some boys who dragged me into a car and taken the Western Sea. Remember that?
Focus on now.
No, but it matters what she's done. She's put this memory in my head. Dragged that my home and taken
And I
60
understand.
miles away. My family actually put you to pay the transport to come and see me. Okay. Okay. Right. I don't want to go in. Let's go out.
I know you're on your way out to eat breakfast,
Look, you can see already, I'm starting to,
I know, and
I'm nervous, I'm a little bit already, because what you're doing.
I don't necessarily want to
Okay.
I don't think
distress
ultimately
you.
that's the objective, is it? I think we want to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling
want to-
a little bit
Should we
shaky
all
now.
take a seat? Would
Are you
that
going
be-
to walk away?
No, I was going to try and take a seat just so that we can engage in a conversation about what's happening now.
Come to
Gordon.
downtown with me. Let's go and sit outside.
No, the conversation
Right, okay.
happens here, Gordon.
In the
Either-
public?
I prefer
In the public eye?
inside. I prefer inside.
Okay.
So would you change your mind? Do you think we ought to go in?
This how can I put it? You do get harassed quite often in UK. That's how it is. You know, if you're British, you'll be harassed. You will. Okay.
So can we go inside and engage in a conversation in a private?
No, not at all. You're not welcome into my home. Okay.
We have a warrant to enable us to gain entry.
Well, you can walk in there if you want, but I'm staying here.
Well, we'd prefer you to come with us.
No, not
Gordon.
at all.
The purpose is to engage in a meaningful conversation with you about what's happening for you.
I'll come
right
out to
now.
get some fresh air.
Right.
Right. It's a tiny little box room. That's what it is. It's a very tiny little
Okay.
place.
Shall we start? Because you are in a hurry and, you know, we would like to also
What are you going to do
complete
today then? What are you going to do
this.
today?
This is really mental health activism.
Mental health, I know. Who is mental? Those that harass people? Or the poor individual?
Well, we're here to explore your mental well-being, Gordon.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm looking at you
Yeah.
harassing me.
That's not my intention to harass you. My intention is to engage in an interview.
There's a big guy there. Look at the muscles on that bloke, right? He could grab hold of me and throw me anywhere.
But he's not going to.
No,
at
but
this
we don't know.
point.
That's how it's been with the NHS. Okay.
Okay, let's start. I understand.
You've already lost my sight. This side. Okay. Okay. When I was coming from the general hospital into Elmley, okay, I lost my sight.
Was that as a result of?
I was taking medication, and it was getting
in your
stronger.
view?
It was becoming more and more and more blinder and blinder, and eventually I couldn't see at all. Okay.
And
So
how's that impacting on you now, Gordon?
I'm dealing with it. I'm going out every day. I'm going into the town. I'm, walking past the people. And, go out to the coffee shops.
Any anxieties for you when you're
Not
in
at all.
town or
No.
around people?
I relate with normal people, the public. Okay. Not the mental health. Okay. Because that's what you are, mental.
How do you
Okay.
find the support from the mental health team, Gordon?
Damaging. And there is, I've got Portuguese friends, got Polish friends. I mean, do I need to shout a little bit more about what you're doing?
No, I don't necessarily think you need to shout a bit more. I just need to try and understand what works best for you. I know there's...
You also know how bad the NHS is looking at the moment. Okay.
Let's focus
It's
on
very
you,
unsafe.
Gordon.
It's very unsafe.
Gordon, I want to focus on you.
I was attacked as well. Do you remember that?
I understand you've had some very
Yeah, I was
traumatic
attacked.
experiences.
Was I? Yes, I was.
So
But now...
we came today about some concerns. There were some new concerns. that-
Okay, and the police didn't charge the patient. Obviously, you couldn't charge a patient,
Okay,
but
can
you
you
could have been
just-
protected by the NHS, but you wasn't protected, was you, Gordon White? No, you wasn't, not at all.
Okay, so can we concentrate on the concerns that we heard in the last 2 weeks?
In the last 2 weeks, what's upset you now?
Nothing's upset us, Gordon. We're just worried that you're obviously not engaging with the mental health team. for
I
your
don't.
own
Yeah, because I
reasons.
don't want to relate with the NHS. All right, I'd rather relate with people in the streets. You know, the
You're
homeless.
continuing not to take the medication because
I've
you
not had
don't-
no medication for probably a few years, and I'm just fine.
You think you're fine.
I feel fine.
If I were to put it
I've
to
got
you that
friends who laugh with me and joke.
friends and family and professionals
Do you know Carol
that
Flood?
know you well
All right.
think that you aren't as well as you think you are.
Have you met Carol Flood?
No.
She's a very old lady. She's in a wheelchair. I'll make her smile. Okay, I'll make her sons happy. I'll make other people happy as well.
Could I just ask how have you been getting on with your family recently?
I'm okay with my family. I'm trying to get my family to talk a little bit about the past. You know,
So
little
is it
things that
important for you
quite.
for them to talk about the past?
Well, yeah, like I say, I mean, all the time I was selling pianos all up and down the country, there was other issues going on in Lord's Hill. And like I say, I'd drop into Lord's Hill to see my mother, have a cup of tea, make sure she's okay, and carry on. Okay, up and down the country, every day. All right.
So how often do you contact your mum?
I phone her occasionally. She phones me. My brothers phone me. I phone them.
Do you ever visit your mum?
Well, like I say, I do sometimes, but not very often. I mean, what we tend to do these days is go into Starbucks, and we meet in Starbucks. And the Starbucks staff know me too well as well. And like I say, and also Costa and Metrics and Burger King.
Have you recently?
You know, why don't you go and assess the situation and go there with me, okay, and see how they feel, okay? Because I think you're a danger.
Have you recently visited your mother at her work?
Sorry?
Have you recently visited your mother at her work?
Oh, yeah, I have, yeah. I highlighted about something very important, okay? Why don't you go and see where she works and go and talk to them?
These things you're talking with your mum about, are they things in the current or things in the past, Gordon?
Well, there's things, you know, like I say, I mean, there's the past. I mean, my brother tells me to forget about certain things in the past, okay? But really, to be honest, okay, would you go into your CV and delete issues and forget about this and that and the other? Or would you highlight it because it is true?
I understand you're passionate about things that have happened in the past. So these conversations with your mum, have they resulted in you getting a bit louder, maybe, in tone?
No. I'll tell you what I do. I'll play you a recording of my brother. All right?
Why do you think that would help us, Gordon?
I think it might make you go and chase Lee White and not me.
Your brother is called Lee.
Lee is my brother, right? Let me just show you my phone.
What about the conversations with your mum? Have they become a bit more heated?
She's
or
okay.
the
In fact, my
texts?
mother knows now these days she's for real. Do you know what I mean? For real. Like just it's for fun. It's like, Mother, are you for real? You know, and that's it. And she, I'm for real. Russell's for real. And other people, I make people laugh. And in fact, the other day it was someone in Burger King, right, laughing so much because she was for real.
Do you usually visit her at work?
Sorry?
Do you usually visit your mum at work? Or
Well, no, not really.
so what prompted the last visit?
A few weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. What what prompted
Oh, there's
you
a
to
policeman.
visit
That's
her
right.
at
You
work?
see the last time you come around with the warrant? There you are, look. You see, there you are. Not you, the other police officer.
Yeah.
Right, two police officers, two doctors,
These people.
invaded into my home, right, and here you are again today. Later on, I'll be taking stills of all you lot, okay, and taking the piss out of you lot,
Why do you feel the need to do that, Gordon?
because you're making me feel upset and shaky.
Right.
I mean, you're in there already, because you're here. You know, what are you doing to the British people? You're
Do you
destroying
think
people.
the focus that you have on the past, Gordon, is it affecting the way you focus now on maybe looking after yourself, on thinking about what's important
Well,
to
when
you
you
now?
keep continuously harassing the issue and coming around with your mental rubbish, okay, and dragging me out of my home on I don't know how many occasions, but like I say, can I be settled enough to actually sit down and relax and watch a movie and probably do my washing and polishing?
And do you do
all
that?
sort
Do you wash?
I actually run
polish?
out of this place every day,
Do you?
but you're lucky to get here before I'm actually going up the road away from here, because you're Eastleigh and Winchester and all that sort of stuff. So I just go into Southampton and feel at ease.
How do you
know.
get on with your neighbours, Gordon?
I'm okay with my neighbours, yeah. She used to be like a wino next door. All right, she used to be drinking bottles and bottles and bottles. And I think at times she'd come in and do a little bit of washing up sometimes. Yeah, I've got it. But she's actually now stopped drinking so much. She's now employed. I've not seen her for some time, which is fine.
There have
That's
been
okay.
some reports of the
Do
noise.
you know the Irish
There have been-
70-year-old? He's also been sectioned.
Sorry, excuse me. There have been some reports of a noise at night in this neighbourhood.
Who could that be then? And do you want to see some loud noise in there now? Do you want to have a look?
No, I can hear that there's
It's
no
a little
noise.
bedside docking station. That's all it is, really.
Have you heard any noise or have you taken part in any of these events?
Well, like I say, I don't really make a noise, really. I'm very public.
Have you heard any noise at night?
Are you sleeping well at night?
Yeah, I'm right now. Yeah, finally now getting you away from me.
What's your
Yeah,
appetite
I've had
like?
nightmares with you lot.
What's your appetite like?
Where's your ancestors? How did they get into UK?
What's that to do with this
And I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about through the family
How
tree.
is this relevant?